Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So today we're going to be doing a finished jewelry video for the Bead box subscription. Now, I don't get the subscription anymore. This is actually the September box and it's still full. I haven't done anything with this one. So the finished jewelry video that we're doing today is actually random pieces from lots of boxes all mixed together. So this is basically from May through August. So you get some pieces that are mixed together with pieces from May, June, July, and August. And I will tell you which pieces came from which month as I go through each of the pieces, in case if you've gotten this subscription yourself and you want to be able to recreate any of these looks, that you'll know which box to get these things from. So I will show you, let me see. Okay, so this isn't actually the new box. So this is the box with what I have left from each month. So what I've done is I've taken these little Ziploc snack size bags and I've put the list in there that shows the month on top, and then just whatever items are left from each month, I just have them in there, and then these are all in here together so that, you know, if I'm looking for a certain something, then I just have one box used and I just put, like I said, each packing list is in there with whatever is left. So you can see, like, I've used a lot of this month. This was May. That was the first month I got it. So like June, like this is what I have left of June. Let's see. This is July down here. Yep. So there's July. So that's what I have left of July. And then this is August here. So there's that. And then, like I said, I haven't touched September. So, and then that was all I got of this box. So, today I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different pieces of jewelry. Well, actually, I think a couple of them are sets. So, like, that's like, yeah, that's a 3-piece set. Let's see. This might be a 3-piece or 2-piece set. Like this, I think, has 2 or 3 pieces. So 11 different things. I don't know how else to say that. So a couple of them are sets, and a lot of them, like 4 of them, are just individual earrings. I'm looking at them. I have them on the table here. So anyway, so we'll get into all that and stay tuned. Alright, so here we go on this Bead box finished jewelry video. So these first ones I'm going to show you are earrings. So I'm just going to pull my little display up here and just show you one set at a time. So this first set of earrings here, okay, I'm going to tell you about these. So these are these Keshi pearls in burgundy, are from the July box, and the rose quartz beads that are in 6mm size are from the June box. So the pearls, they only came with 2 pieces, so you only got 2 of these pieces in the box. So if you already used them, then you used all of them, because you only got 2 pieces in that box. The rose quartz was a strand, so you may still have some of those left if you got this box. Otherwise, I mean, you can make this just out of, you know, anything that you could buy from any location. But if you are a Bead box subscriber and you did want to recreate something with these beads, now I can't guarantee what colors people may have gotten their Keshi beads in, but this is the color that I got. So I thought those worked really nicely together. You can see I just put them together with some eye pins and head pins. So there's those. Alright, so then the next set of earrings here, so I actually did a little bit of wire work on these. So we got 4 pieces of the rice pearl in mint green in the June box, and then we got 2 of these 12mm check glass squares in the matte peridot rainbow iris in the August box. So I just put the pearls together on the same eye pin. And then on these are actually wire wrapped. So you can see I made a double loop, and then I wire wrapped that around, and then I just went, actually, like, trying to explain it. So I made a loop, and then I went down through this the center of here and then up, and then made a double loop there, and then just went around that. So if that makes sense. But yeah, so just something different. Add a little bit of, you know, the metal to the squares, which I thought turned out really nicely. And the colors of those actually went together really well. All right, and then the next set of earrings here are these here. They're a little more chunky, a little shorter. So these, we actually got these check glass multicolored pearlized beads. These were in a mix from the August 2020 box. So those were in a mix. And then we got 2 pewter floral bead caps and 2 of the 4mm check glass rondelle in Jet AB. So that's what I used here to finish the look on the bottom. So just a little short drop there. Just a little dangle on those. So that is what I did with those there. All right, and then the fourth pair that are just earrings. All right, so are these here. So these we got in the August box. We got the 2 17 by 20mm check glass sugar skulls, and in July are where the 2 6 by 6mm Lucerna bicone in avocado green came from. So you can see those actually match quite nicely, the colors do. So now these are the earrings that I had put together a rainbow iris, a rainbow white pearls with purple velvet rainbow iris pearls. So I'd actually put those together, and I showed those in a previous video, and I was like, I don't remember what I was putting these together for, but it was to make something, and one of them broke, so I just didn't put it in to the piece. So I actually had it in my notes here. I'm glad I wrote notes for all this stuff because I never would have remembered all this. But yeah, so these are what those pearls were actually supposed to go with, and then the one side broke, so instead I went with the bicones. So, and actually I think it looks really cute. So all right, so there are those 4 earrings. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this off to the side, and we're going to start on the next set of pieces here. So I do have 3 that are just a necklace only. So we're going to go into that next. Just get this together here. So this is the first one of that. So this, let's in closer so you can see. So this is 3mm dyed jade. We got a 15-inch strand in the July box. So that's what these smaller beads are. They're 3mm. And then that was from the July box. And then in the June box, we got 3 pieces of these check glass faceted barrels in the green and white opal. And then I also used 6 opaque white seed beads from my stash, as well as the lobster claw is also from my stash. So there is that one. And this was an 18.5-inch necklace, so it does have some good length to it. I just thought these beads actually looked really well together. I think I don't wear a lot of green, but I thought this turned out really nicely. So I was quite happy with that one. All right, so speaking of more green, so actually they call this white opal travertine, but to me it kind of has like a green tint to it in these bicones. So this is also just a necklace only. So this has these bicones here. They're the Lucerna bicones in white opal travertine. We got 10 pieces of those. Those were in the July box. And then in August, we got the opal rondelle. We got 1 piece here with the 6mm white shell beads. I got these from Michael's. You get those, they come like normally $3.99 for a strand.
So, but they're just some white shell beads. You can probably get them from most jewelry stores. You can see how they have the shine in them. I really think that's pretty with these shell beads. So yeah, so I think that turned out nicely. Got a nice lobster claw on there. So I think this bead is really nice on its own, so I didn't want to overpower it with a bunch of stuff with it. And then I think the beads all just matched very nicely. So there is that one. Alright, so this next one has some knotting in it. So there's this one. So I used brown S-line cord, or string, whatever you call that, and I just did some knotting on there. So just some, I don't know what you call that, overhand knot, I guess. So in July we got the mother of pearl trefoil pendant, and then we also got 5mm jet glass melon beads. So it's these bigger, no, that's these here, the melon beads. And then in August is when we got the check glass rondelles in the matte jet dark green luster. And those are 2.5 by 4mm. So that's these here. And then I don't have any notes on the bigger rondelles, so I'm going to assume those probably came in a mix, would be my guess. So there is that. And then, like I said, you can just see it's kind of like an illusion necklace, except with knotting instead of, going through like 2 beads through the hole to hold it apart. And then on the back here, I just have lobster claw. So you can see the string, I just ended off in a clamshell with crimp cover in there. So there is that one. Alright, so that was the 3 necklaces by themselves. So then the last 3 things I have to show you are sets. So I do have a 2-piece set, a 3-piece set, and then an interchangeable set. So this is the 2-piece set here. So this has earrings that go with it. So these are the earrings here. Alright, so we got the dyed bamboo coral abstract tube, that's this here, and that came in the July box. And then in the August box, we got 2 chunks of the dyed bamboo coral in red. And then we also got, that was in August, and then we also got 6mm check fire polish in the burgundy gray opaque. So that's these here, which I think are really pretty beads. And then what you see with it are gray glass beads that were Hildy and Joe, which is from Joann's. So here's the package here if you wanted to get those. And they are just really pretty. Some nice glass beads in gray. And then the spacers, they also just come from Joann's. They actually come in a strand with the bead strands. And then on the back here, have a nice heart toggle clasp. And just some chain around the back, just to make it to the right length. I actually didn't put the length on that one, but you can see it's a nice length. It's probably about the same as this 18.5-inch necklace. So yeah, pretty much about the same. So you can tell it's a nice length there. Alright, so that was the 2-piece set. And the 3-piece set, we have a nice blue and white set. And this features the anchor pendant. So it was a cut glass anchor pendant that we got, when did we get that? Vintage crystal German pendant with anchor. That was from the July box. As well as the check glass twisted rondelles in dark aqua. So you can see these rondelles, they have an interesting shape to them because they are twisted. And then, so that is the necklace. The camera's a little too close. And then the bracelet here. So lobster claw on there. Same beads here. And then this pearl came in the June box. It's a 12mm shell pearl in white. And then we also got the 6mm check glass pearls in rainbow white in that box. So that is where those came from. And then the earrings I actually did not write about. I believe these chandelier findings came from my own stash. I believe I got them in a AC Moore haul when they were going out of business. I believe that's where those chandelier findings came from. But I believe you can find just chandelier packs, you know, at your regular craft store, wherever you get your beads. So just use those. Just because it kind of matched the shape of the pendant a little bit. So I thought that it kind of tied that together. Kind of seemed a little nautical to me on those. So there is that set. And then I have one last set to show you. Alright. So this last set, I put a lot of work into this one. I remember this very, very fondly. Alright, so I'm going to show you the earrings first. So here are the earrings. So just some nice little drops. Let's see. These are 6mm rose quartz that came from the June box, along with from the July box we got the 8mm check glass struck in amethyst. And then let's see. Oh, the rondelles actually also came from the June box, the 3x5mm check glass rondelle in true purple opaque pink mix. So that's where those came from. Alright, so there is the earrings. Oops, I didn't think that was going to stay. Alright, so now for the necklace slash bracelets. So it's actually an interchangeable set. So, what I have here, so like this can be added to the necklace. It could also be worn as an anklet. This can be added to the necklace, or it can be worn as a bracelet. And then the necklace actually has a nice double strand piece here, and then a piece of chain. So you can actually make, it's totally customizable between these three pieces to make it whatever length you want. So if you want a nice shorter necklace, you can just use just the piece of chain. So what I did was I put lobster claws on one side of each and a ring on the other side of each. So just undo each one and you can connect them together however you like. So we can add what could be worn as the anklet to the necklace, make it a lot longer. Or if you wanted to make it really, really long, you could add in the bracelet. You could add in the chain as well, as if you'd like. So they all interconnect. So like I said, they all have this lobster claw on one end and a ring on the other end. So you can connect them together in any size or fashion that you would like. So I don't know that you want to wear it that long, but if you did, you could wear it as an asymmetrical and have it with the chain around the back, because one side is going to be longer than the other side. I can't get it out far enough to show you guys all in one. So there's that. Or like I said, you can just take out the anklet. You could wear just the anklet along with the necklace, and then you could make it be asymmetrical. So totally a customizable necklace. You can wear it however you'd like. So I thought that actually was really fun, and like I said, I had a lot of fun working with that. When, you know, once I came up with the idea, I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. So these 2-hole, the 18mm cabochon bead, they actually came from the Potomac Beads box, the afternoon tea one. So I don't know if you might also get that one, but that is where that came from. And then the Potomac beads, these charms actually came from there also. The 2 pewter links, they came from the Old World charm box from that. Otherwise, everything else came from the dollar bead box. So this actually came as a beaded chain. And what I did was I just made a second beaded chain that coordinated very well with it. And just put them side by side, and they actually look really good next to each other. So there is that. And then if you want to take the chain out and just make it all beads, you could do that too. With the bracelet, make it smaller. So, like I said, just totally fun. That way, you know, if you have like a lower neckline on one day when you wear it, you could make it, you know, longer, or if you have a shorter neckline, then you could make it shorter. So just, I thought that was totally fun. So there you go. Customizable 4-piece set, technically, or you can make it a 2-piece set, 3-piece set, however you want to do it. Alright, so there you go. So that was everything that I had to show you from the dollar bead box collection of 4 months. 4 months worth of beads. And then obviously, as I showed you in the intro, I did not use all of each of those, and I will continue to keep making stuff with those, and I will do another finished jewelry video just to show you what I came up with. So I know this is kind of all outdated material at this point, but still want to show you what I come up with. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next video.